Louis, we're going to feature the Fury this week in the new bike feature. I take it this is a new bike.
Well, it came out actually in late February. Honda weren't actually going to import the bike at all because it's, as you can see, it's very much an American-based looking motorcycle, which is sort of like a chopper style. But they felt that it would be something different from Honda. They've never built a bike like this before to look like it's been virtually built in a shop rather than built in a factory. Right. Hence the reason that there's very little, you don't see very much badging with Honda on it. They've tried to make the bike look totally different and unique, and I think they've done a really good job of it, because it does not look like a bike that's come out such a massive factory as Honda, and that was their idea behind the bike.
Stunning looking bike. As a non-biker, I can appreciate the beauty of it. Does it appeal to bikers? What sort of biker would buy it?
Well, we've sold 3 of them already. It's hard to say what kind of person would buy it. I suppose the person who would buy it's the person who would maybe buy a Harley Davidson. Right. That kind of person who likes the kind of chopper style bike. A person who would maybe just wants to be a wee bit different and, you know, stand out from the crowd, because the bike definitely stands out from the crowd. As you can see, there's not very many of these bikes you'll see just driving down the street. They've only brought in so many to the country to see how they go. They only build them in 2 colours, which is blue is behind me, and they do black. So that's the only 2 choices you have for the bike at the moment.
Right. I take it it's a sort of chopper with Honda technology, basically.
Yeah, very much so. It's a chopper, but with Honda technology, which means, of course, total reliability, quietness, you know, and refinement. Which, of course, some manufacturers are not quite so good at doing that, but Honda have managed to do that and make it look still rugged and like it's come out of a small shop.
You've actually ridden a bike. It doesn't look too comfortable to me. Is it a comfortable bike to ride?
Well, it's not too bad. It's a bike to be seen on. I think if people want to be seen on this bike, look at me on my bike. I think rather than a bike that you maybe want to go down to London and back in, it's not that kind of bike. I think it's a bike you maybe want to, it's called a street bike. You might go around the town, do small journeys and be seen, but definitely not built for touring the world. No, definitely not built for that.
Okay. And what's the sort of deal on this bike at the moment?
There's no special deals at the moment on the bike. It retails at £12,520 on the road. And of course there's some good finance packages for the bike. We can always arrange finance for people to suit their needs. But it is a niche market motorcycle. It's never meant to be a bike to sell in huge numbers. That was never the intention from Honda.
I take it that means it'll hold its value quite well if there's not too many of them around.
Well, I hope they will. I mean, it's the kind of bike, I think when somebody buys it, it's not the sort of bike I think they're going to buy and change it every year. I think it's a bike they're going to keep for many years. I don't see Honda doing any radical changes on this motorcycle in the next few years, because it's been built as a one-off, so I don't see them changing it quickly. So I think people, when they buy the bike, they'll be getting a bike which is not going to change, and so they'll probably keep it for quite a long time.
So you can be seen on it and be seen on it for a while.
That's the idea, yes.
Great. Thanks for taking us through that. It looks a great bike. I hope you get many more inquiries for them.
Well, thanks very much indeed. I hope we do.